Test, test, test. Test 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Test, test, test. Test 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Check, testing 1, 2, 3. Mic test for this afternoon's matchup between the Chico State Wildcats and the Azusa Pacific Cougars. Very similar mascots. I might say so myself if you're currently on the live stream and you can hear me. This first test, nothing too crazy. How did these teams get here? Azusa Pacific finished second in the Pac West, and they don't know what their record was, don't have it right in front of me. I can get it right in front of me though. That's a blessing. They were 35-16 overall. They were led by, probably led by Olivia Smith, junior, batted .392 with 5 doubles, with a home run, 28 stolen bases. Caitlyn Dicano, she was a huge impact. I remember hearing her name. She won an award with that during game time. 6 home runs for her. Yeah, I think she was Pac-West all. She might have got some regionally as well, but I'm not 100% sure. All the names are kind of flying. I don't even recognize names. Let's see. Azusa Pacific. Their starting pitcher was Katie Kolstrom. That is their, I would say, their ace based on statistics. She did not start last game against the Eagles. She came in a couple, maybe the 5th or 6th inning, but they lost that game 8-0. And yeah, so lost to Concordia 8-0, Mercy Rule. So they are here, win or go home for them. And then Chico State is the 3 seed here. I'm not sure how they did in their conference. Probably need to do a little looking at that on my computer after this brief test. But they lost that first game to Cal State University Dominguez Hills 1-0. That's just not working for them, but Alyssa Loggy, probably, if I had to name a tournament so far, it would be her. She has pitched 2 games so far, only allowed about 7 hits overall, only 2 runs, and has just accelerated that number 6 seed, the highest seed. I don't know which way it goes when you talk about seeding, but 6 seed, not expected to do much necessarily here into the championship game, and has been named, well, has a really good shot of advancing to the, I don't know if it's called the Super Regional.
So yes, just regional. To clarify as we continue this audio check, I think it's a lot clearer now. Great job by you ad-libbing over here, Isaiah.
Great.
I know you're going off the top of your head primarily. So yes, so tomorrow the game will be at 12 o'clock for Cal State Dominguez Hills against the surviving team remaining from today, against double elimination. So if Cal State Dominguez Hills wins tomorrow at 12, they will advance to the Super Regional next week. Whoever wins out of these 4 teams in this pod, if you will, of the West region, the other one being hosted by Cal State San Marcos, and Concordia obviously hosting here. Those 2 advancing teams will play in the Super Regional next week, next Thursday and Friday, a best of 3. So, sorry, that one was on as well. That's okay. Let's do one more check real quick, and I'll turn it back over to you, Isaiah, just for another 30 seconds.
Yeah, perfect. Let's see. I'm going to pull up my computer because I want to see how Cal State San Marcos did. They dropped their first game. They're the number 1 overall seed in the West region. I'm not sure what they're ranked nationally. I know Concordia is ranked 13th nationally. But they dropped their first game against the 8 seed Northwest Nazarene 4-0. That was a shocker. And then, so they are currently playing Cal State Monterey Bay. It is 0-0 in the top of the 3rd inning. So nothing going there. A lot of low-scoring games outside of Azusa Pacific's game last night. So that's it for our mic test. If you were tuned in to us, I hope you enjoyed that. I will be on the call later. I'm Isaiah Duport along with Jeff Runyon and Christian Oviedo. We'll be on the call. Game time is 45? 10 to 15 minutes or so for game time. So grab some popcorn, get some water, sit back and relax. We'll bring you this action. It'll be a great time. We will see you in a bit.
Good afternoon, softball fans. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Eagle Eye for today's West Region matchup between the Azusa Pacific Cougars and the Chico State Wildcats.
Arr.
I'm Jeff Runyon of men's water polo, joined today by Isaiah Duport of men's cross country / track and field. How's it going?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We're going to be joined here in about, I would say, 45 seconds.
I'd say
with
62 seconds.
Okay, that's a good estimate.
Precise.
Yeah,
number.
by our friend Christian Oviedo of men's volleyball. He'll be here just a moment. I'm pumped. It is a beautiful day in Irvine, California, out here on Eagles Field. Look at how, that field looks pristine.
It does.
So it's going to be a good one. Brooke Larson pitching for Chico. We saw that yesterday. She was an absolute stud. The Cougars, who we have seen, just slicing and dicing their pitching staff as well. Yesterday, Sydney Sahar, and then, help me here, Korstrom, Katie Korstrom. She's their ace. She'll be starting in the circle today. So it's going to be a good one. We'll get the starting lineups as they come out. I think it'll be best if we just read it off as the batters come up. But since the Cougars are taking the field right now, let's get them. So for the Cougars, number 0 in left field, we have Olivia Smith. At number 16, the center fielder, Kinsey Erickson. Number 14, the designated hitter, Caitlyn Dicano. Number 4, the third baseman, Danny Burkhart. Number 6, Amanda Woods, the shortstop. She'll be someone to be watching out for defensively today. She's an absolute stud. Number 1, first baseman, Izzy Rivera. Number 18, right fielder, Madison Salgado. Number 13, the pitcher, Katie Korstrom. So Katie Korstrom will be batting today. That's interesting. Number 23, second baseman, Erica Hansen. And not batting today, but our catcher, number 28, Aaliyah Delgado.
Yeah, that lot of talent on that team. And just, I'm going to give a quick recap how they got there. Entering today, Azusa Pacific is 35-16. They placed second in the Pac West behind Concordia University Irvine. And they have some talented players. Like we mentioned, Katie Korstrom is their ace, earned Pac West honors, I believe. Caitlyn Dicano, I believe, as a true freshman, earned second team All-West regional honors. So they are a talented team. They beat the Eagles a couple times, for those of you who might have Eagle fan backgrounds. But this game, win or go home. Both these teams lost in the first round of the tournament. Chico State lost 1-0 to Cal State University Dominguez Hills in their first game. Absolute ace of a game was pitched by the opposing pitcher. I forgot her name.
Alyssa Alogi.
And then that's Christian right there.
Hi,
that
everybody.
First pitch is batted back to Korstrom. So Alogi's been on fire. Actually just threw a complete game.
14 innings, no score. 13 innings, no score.
13 2/3 innings without a score. Only like 7 hits. So, Concordia's ran into that buzzsaw known as Alyssa Alogi. And so that's how Chico State is here. But, these teams, another pitch just batted back to the pitcher for Korstrom. So 2 quick outs for Korstrom. And excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm a little far away from the mute button. So, so the winner of this game will advance to play Concordia.
That's right.
About 30 minutes after the finish of this game. And whoever wins these next 2 games will advance to play Cal State Dominguez Hills tomorrow. But we'll get into that as the game goes on. Who's up to bat for us, Jeff?
Now batting, number in the 3 spot actually for Chico is Raylani Paletti. So Grace Stover retired and Anastasia Alba retired. Both, like you said, both hit right up back to Korstrom. So now we have Raylani Paletti, the first baseman, number 12. She's got some height on her. I can see that from here. She's got to be around 6 feet.
That bitch is a ball.
My money's on 5'11".
Did you look it up or something?
No.
I think we did mention that she was 5'11" yesterday. Yep, that's right. 5'11". Well done, sir.
Thank you very much.
Nothing like you're 6'8".
Exactly. It took a lot to get there. A lot of growing pains.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so question of the day. Who wins in a fight, a cougar or a wildcat?
That's what I was saying. They're very similar. I was talking about those.
My money's on a cougar.
I think the Cougars just got the size on the
I
Wildcats.
think it does.
If you guys were here in the stream pregame, I did a mic test and I wondered aloud about this. That is a walk drawn by Ralani Paletti, and that will bring up Nina Revois. Did I get it? Did I get it, Jeff?
Revois, that's French.
Perfect.
She also earned some West Region honors as well, second team, I believe, and then joined with Brooke Larson on the first team.
Yeah, Brooke Larson, the pitcher for Chico State.
Captain Marvel, we'll get into that as well.
I've got the pleasure to watch her twice so far this year. Once against the Eagles early on, and she was dominant in a losing effort during that game as well. As that first pitch, I believe, is a strike. Great pitch right there from Katie Korstrom. I'm doubling on the camera today, so remind me to do the camera, Jeff and Christian.
Or I don't have to remind you, and you do your job.
I mean,
DYJ.
DYJ, as Brittany Pareda and Crystal Rosenthal say, DYJ.
I'm doing my best, but it's okay. You can help. You can help me, DYJ. We're a team.
Got it. I will help you, DYJ.
That pitch was low into the dirt. That pitch is hit.
Chico State in the all black today.
Versus APU all whites.
Yeah.
They switched. I feel like yesterday APU was all black.
Yes, APU was in all black yesterday.
Definitely.
And Chico State was in all white yesterday.
Mhm.
They did. They flip-flopped. Every time I hear the All Blacks, I think of that rugby team, South Africa.
Mhm.
What a movie. That Invictus, great movie.
Never seen the movie. That one's
good.
hit.
Oh, hit hard into center field.
Warning
Back
track.
to the warning track.
It's caught by number 16 from the Cougars.
I almost forgot to move
Center
the camera.
fielder, Kinsey Erickson.
Good stuff. DYJ.
DYJ. And with that, that will conclude the top of the first. We'll be right back.
And we're back here at the bottom of the first. Azusa Pacific with a chance to get the bats going. We had Chico State softball going scoreless. A little 3-up, 3-down action right there. And so now Azusa with a chance to come back as we have Olivia Smith on the left-hand side of the batter's box looking to swing away.
Did Brooke Larson roll her sleeves yesterday?
No, she did not. New method today.
Something a little different.
A little extra movement, no catch. Just like a quarterback up there.
Leaving it all out on the field.
Some loose sleeves.
And that pitch did catch the outside part of the plate.
Still battling is Olivia Smith. The count remains, give me 1 second, I apologize. The count remains 2-2.
Well, even. Oh, she gets a piece of it. Staying alive, looks like.
I guess that wasn't deemed a bunt. She swung through it, or otherwise that would have been out.
She swung.
Olivia Smith battling here, 2-2 with no outs. A leadoff hit would be absolutely crucial for this Cougars team.
I would say so as well. There we go down the line. Let's see if she can beat that out, and she does. I'm going to say, yeah.
Wow.
Speedster on the bases.
Yes, sir.
Olivia Smith getting all 60 feet down before the ball is able to be thrown over to first. Some strong base running by her.
And now batting for the Cougars. I gotta make sure I get that backwards, because yesterday the Cougars were in black, so it's gonna throw me off a little bit. Now batting for the Cougars is Kinsey Erickson, number 16, the center fielder. She attempts the bunt to advance Olivia Smith, but that is fouled away.
Wait. Oh, yes. I'm confused by the mascot now. I got it
Cougars and
backwards.
Wildcats?
Yeah. Cougars is Chico.
Nope.
Nope. Yep, exactly.
Cougars is Azusa Pacific.
Yep. Cougars is APU. Might just say APU. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Cougars are typically lighter colored than a Wildcat. So
I can't remember that. That takes me. That's a long time.
That's a big process to go through.
She shows bunt. Who's up to bat?
Too big brain IQ for Isaiah right now.
Kinsey Erickson?
Kinsey Erickson shows bunt, but is unable to get that down. So it'll be 2 strikes.
Kinsey Erickson, a sophomore from Esperado, California, standing at 5'3". She's a left-handed batter, but a right-handed thrower. Some random information, not that you care, but now you know. Olivia Smith definitely trying to get the jump there and take off down the line. I think maybe the bunt is no longer, since there are 2 strikes, but we'll see. For those of you curious and trying to follow along with the live stats can be found at cyeagles.com under our live stat area of the fan zone section on the front page if you want to check that out there. Or you can follow via the NC2A. They are also streaming live stats, but exclusively showing our video today is YouTube. So thank you so much for tuning into that Eagle Eye today, by the way. Olivia Smith takes off. She'll take it handily.
Yeah, it makes it look easy over there.
Speed. Talk about Lightning McQueen down there.
29th steal of the season. I say she goes for 30 right now.
You think so?
Steal
To
third.
third?
Stealing third is tough.
Stealing third is tough, especially with no leadoff and having to wait for that pitch to get across the plate.
That's difficult. And so batting
is that the rule? The pitch has to cross the plate. It's not.
Not on the release, I don't think. But we can also check it right now when she leads off.
Let's watch.
No,
it is the release.
It's not like Little League.
Yeah.
It's nothing like Little League.
Then that might be a little more doable with Olivia's speed over there on second.
I think that's still so risky. I mean, the throw is
Dicano up?
66% as far. Caitlyn Dicano is now no. Kinsey Erickson was just retired, and now that'll bring up Caitlyn Dicano.
But you have to think about it. I mean, if they're laying down a bunt like that, you have to have the shortstop move over, but also be prepared for a pullback to swing. So it's kind of in her favor, because by the time that Olivia Smith gets maybe like halfway or so, shortstop and the runner would be almost at the exact same spot.
Yep, it's risky. You know, of course, though, if she takes off, you risk that pop up of a bunt back to the pitcher or something. So you got to be careful there. But you know, with anything, high risk, high reward.
It's true. That's going to tag the outside of the plate, maybe a little bit high. We've seen the outside being called quite a bit this tournament so far.
Right.
And we're going to have to find out if this umpire is also going to be keen to that outside corner. If so, I think we're going to see pitcher start making that adjustment to make the batters reach for it. Just like that.
Right there. Dicano fouls that one away, stays alive. Excuse me, she was at 1 strike, now at 2. So count is 0-2, definitely in favor of Captain Marvel right here. By the way, Brooke Larson, Captain Marvel, we had a slip-up. Accidentally called her Brie Larson yesterday. I won't point any fingers at who said it. But so now if you hear us say Captain Marvel, we're referring to Brooke Larson, the Wildcats pitcher. And we have a quick little team meeting for the Cougars, so we'll be right back. And we're back after that short / quick break, whatever is your favorite word there.
Powwow.
Wow. Caitlyn Dicano steps back into the box. Count is 0-2. We might see some junk here from Captain Marvel, Brooke Larson. Larson family, if you're listening, it's a good nickname, I promise. Captain Marvel, I mean, she laid the smackdown on Thanos for sure. So,
But did she?
She did. She did.
They had to really bring down her power when you think about it.
Yeah, they did.
Did you watch What If? Did you watch
Parts
What
of
If
it.
I didn't
series?
watch it all, no.
Oh.
And there's a strikeout for Brooke Larson, retires Dicano, and that will bring up Danny Berghardt, the third baseman
It takes
for the Cougars.
something I'm noticing. This is my 3rd time watching Brooke Larson pitch. Is that if she can get through the first inning or 2 without any slip-ups, the rest of the game, good luck getting a hit after that. Because
She'll
Concordia,
lock in, yeah.
Yeah, Concordia, when they played Chico State early on in the season, they put 2 runs on early in the first inning and did not score or get another hit after that.
Yeah.
And same thing with last game, too. It was like the 2nd or 3rd inning where Cal State Dominguez Hills got their 1 run off of errors as well.
Oh, yeah,
And
so
after
many
that, they had
errors.
no chance.
A lot of bunt errors, a lot of hard hit balls to the shortstop and third baseman that got through, just like little things like that.
1 ball, no strikes here with 2 outs. As Larson's looking to try to tire this inning with only Olivia Smith on base. Again, running that ground ball to 3rd out. And able to get herself on. Then stealing 2nd. What a steal. Big statement play.
Yes, sir. Pitch is delivered outside.
Ooh.
That was a little far outside the frame. I know they've been calling that all weekend, but that's a little too far.
Three balls and no strikes. Wow. Danny Burkhart in control of this at-bat. And that one's in there. Strike 1.
Yeah, she's gotta watch that one go by. Counts 3-0. Now it's 3-1. Still in the favor of Berghardt. But if I know Brooke Larson, she's firing the next one in there. She's not walking. Oh,
Oh,
I
just-
thought that grabbed that upper corner.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah.
Just a bit outside.
Now batting for Azusa Pacific. Number 6, shortstop Amanda Woods, senior.
Like I said, this is the player to watch here on this Cougar lineup. She gave the Eagles a run for their money a couple weeks ago. I know she was the result of that game 2 win. So we'll see what she's got for us here. One strike against Woods. Larson delivers.
Bunt.
Oh, the
Is
bunt.
laid down with 2 outs. Very interesting call there. Will not go in favor of the Cougars as that is fielded easily and thrown down by the Wildcats. And that'll conclude inning number 1, sending the Cougars back out on the field. And we'll be right back. And welcome back to the top of the second. Leading us off here for the Chico State Wildcats is Grace Gallagher, the designated hitter.
Designated player.
Yeah, what's the difference there?
Nothing. Just
That one
where it
pops
is.
up and is caught by number 23, Erica Hansen. Got some Doja Cat playing
Come on.
for the walk-up for, who is that? Who's
It's
coming up here?
It's random.
It's I know, I'm just saying. It's Amanda Metzger, center fielder, number 11 for the Cougars.
But I want that song when I walk
Sorry,
up.
not number 11 for the Cougars. Number 11 for
Wildcats.
Wildcats. Thank you. Yeah, I did it. I did the wrong.
I did the wrong.
I did the wrong. That one lands on that outside edge. Strike number 1. Telling you what, these pitchers are going to light up that outside edge of the plate today. That is ball 1. Count is 1-1 against Metzger.
The lean back before the toss. Nice.
Wonder why they do that.
Get the power going.
It's got to be.
Power loading stance right there.
It's got to be.
I
No.
definitely.
If you're a softball expert like me,
of course.
you know that. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what that's for. It's got to. I would assume it's just get that extra lean in, you know, because she's stepping forward off of that lean.
Well, we went over the sports science of hitting a softball versus a baseball
we
earlier.
did.
I
Jeff.
heard you guys talking about that. I was listening to the live stream.
Oh, heck
Oh, did
yeah.
you give us a thumbs up?
No, I put a comment in the YouTube chat, but you guys didn't see it.
Oh, but you
I
didn't
don't
like
thi-
it?
I kept checking it. I didn't see any.
It was in the 7th inning.
Oh, yeah, that's
That one is
What'd you
fielded
say?
by number 23, Erica Hansen.
What'd you say?
Route number 2. I just said I hope you boys have your rally caps on.
Oh.
I would like that comment. Good pickup there by number 23, second base for the Azusa Pacific Cougars.
And now batting is Brooke Larson, Captain Marvel herself.
Yes,
steps
yes.
into the batter's box for this pitcher-on-pitcher action. That one's going to grab the outside edge. Brooke Larson knows all too well all about that. 2 outs here against the Wildcats. That one is foul tip, so no balls, 2 strikes against Larson. Larson's got her sleeves rolled up, showing everybody the guns.
Why not?
Don't worry, everybody. She's got a permit for those guns.
It's a good one.
Thank you. She just sent everybody a ticket to the gun show. Foul ball. Larson trying to get her timing down. Is going to pull that bunt back as the pitch is delivered.
I don't know. She could lay it down. Just kidding.
Oh,
Drop-
it's off the catcher's
Drop
glove, and
third
she,
strike.
Wow, and she's running
gonna
hard.
make it to first.
Wow, safe at first after a drop third strike. That is the first time I've seen this all season.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Brooke Larson, she'll take it. I believe that's the first Wildcat on base.
You would be correct in that that belief there.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you
And that'll
sure?
bring up Sarah Mitrano.
No one else got on base?
Not for
Oh, that's
the
right.
Wildcats.
1, 2, 3. So there's 2 outs?
Yes.
2 outs.
A little low.
Brooke Larson does not have any steals, though. No stolen bases. Not a lot of people on this Chico State team steal the base. The most is Anastasia Alba with 6 steals, when we have teams like Cal State Dominguez Hills with 29,
Mm-hmm.
people with 29, 30 steals.
How many is Lauren Lopez at?
I don't know.
Let's find out, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Stolen base is 16.
There we go.
That
Oh, catch it? Unfortunately, that one's not going to fall for Korstrom. As we're looking at 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
Surprised we haven't seen any of the Lady Eagles out here watching this game yet. They might still be debriefing.
Potentially.
Well,
Film session?
they've beaten both these teams already.
Yeah, I think you still watch, right? I mean,
I
they-
would.
they
You can
take
still
on they
watch.
take on the winner. I
You
would.
still watch, but they got to eat. They got
I
to
just-
refuel.
I just made eye contact with Coach Rosenthal, Coach Imbriano, and Coach Mari up at the CU Center. That's
There
where
we
they are.
go.
You can
Oh, big
strike three. So why don't you pan up there and show where those coaches
Should
are?
I?
Yep, pan up there. Show Coach Rosenthal, Imbriano, and Mari just chilling, doing their scouting report.
That's how it gets done right there.
Yep, and that'll send us to the bottom of the second. Cougars are going to get their at-bats, try to put the first point on the board. Thank you so much for tuning into the Eagle Eye. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom of the second for this West Region matchup between Cal State, Chico,
California.
Wildcats.
Wait.
Yep, Cal State, Chico, or Chico State, whatever you want to say.
Chico
Wildcats
State.
versus Azusa Pacific Cougars. It's fun to say it slower. It's like adds dramatic effect, you know. Everyone watching at home is thrilled that I'm doing this, by the way. Anyways, I'm Jeff Runyon of men's water polo, again joined by Christian Oviedo of men's volleyball and Isaiah Duport of men's cross country / track and field.
And that's going to be a backslash for you viewers at home.
Not a forward slash.
No, absolutely not.
Definitely a backslash.
It's going to be fouled back.
Another foul ball. That's 2 strikes against Izzy Rivera, the first baseman for the Cougars.
It is shaping up to be a beautiful day. 41 air quality. It's looking good. UV index at 9.
Whoa.
Could be getting a nice, beautiful tan.
Big, yeah, or sunburn,
Yeah,
depending on
it's,
your melanin level.
solid 84 degrees outside. Beautiful day for some softball here in sunny Southside, California.
Hey, what do you think Izzy Rivera's favorite song is? Do you think it's Staying Alive by the Bee Gees?
I hope so, because that's what she's doing right now.
Amen.
That was clean.
Thank you.
Very clean.
We're here all day, folks.
Don't you go anywhere.
Yeah, be sure to stick around for game number 3 later today, projected to start at 4:30, maybe slightly earlier or after. We're not 100% sure. It's going to depend on the timing of this game. That matchup is going to be between the winner of this game and Concordia University Irvine, set to take
I
place.
think the game's
game
at 4, not 4:30.
Okay,
Let's see here.
that implies the earlier thing I said.
I know, but I think it's scheduled.
You really
for
think
4.
you really think this game's going to get over in less than an hour and a half?
Yeah.
You never know
The
what
last
could
game
happen.
took over 2 hours.
Did it really?
About
it?
Didn't
Really?
feel like that
About-
with that
took about
amazing
2 hours.
softball we were watching.
It went quick, and then I think it slowed down then.
Well, you guys started at 11, and then the game ended around 1:02, or slightly before 1, something like that. So almost 2 hours.
Oh, interesting.
This game started at 1:50. Big swing and a strikeout.
Who is it that just struck out?
Izzy Rivera, I do believe.
Yep, and that's going to bring up
Maddie Salgado.
Maddie Salgado.
You know what I do appreciate, and if you watch carefully, if a batter strikes out and they're walking back to the dugout, they have a nice little quick discussion with the batter coming up and the batter in the on deck circle.
Yeah.
Thank you. On deck walkway, I guess. There's really a circle over there. Kind of discussing what they saw from the pitcher, what to expect, kind of give them a little insight, help them out in this real game time situation rather than what they might have dissected on film.
I like it. I like the analysis.
Thank you very much.
Brought to you by Christian Oviedo.
That's right. That's what I'm here for all day.
Well,
except next game.
Except next game. And that one lands in there for a strike.
As we're looking at 1-1 now with 1 out.
So 1-1-1.
Big swing and a miss right there.
Strike number 2.
Swing and a miss.
Trying to get her timing down here again is Salgado. Big swing. That's another strikeout for Larson.
Wow, Larson slicing and dicing, wheeling and dealing up there in the circle. Or I guess down there in the circle. Not really up there. We're the ones that
You
are
guys
up
want to
here.
hear some crazy statistics here?
Yeah.
Prior to this game, Brooke Larson has pitched 158 innings.
Holy smokes.
You want to know how many strikeouts she has, Christian?
More than 158?
224. She is averaging
1.43 strikeouts per inning.
Did you actually? It says it, doesn't it? I was like, there's no way you just did that mental math.
I was about to do that mental math.
Do the math. Fact check me.
It says it.
Is it 1.43?
Let's see, what is it here?
Oh, it doesn't say it. Did
How
you
many
just- did you just
how many
randomly
innings
guess that?
pitched?
158.
158.
Do the other way around. So
Yeah.
type 2. So type 220.
220
We're getting distracted.
divided by
224
Okay.
divided by 158. It's 1.41. You were close.
Oh!
1.42.
What did I say it was?
We'll round.
1.43. You were really close.
Wow, that's impressive. I just threw out a number.
That is pretty impressive.
Now batting is pitcher Katie Korstrom. So both the pitchers for these staffs today are swinging away.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Korstrom not really taking a very solid hack. She kind of knew she wouldn't like that one as she swung. Although I would have liked to have seen her at least try to touch it a little bit.
She tried. It just kind of like didn't work out, Christian.
And another strikeout for Brooke Larson.
Set down the side on strikes.
Yeah, 3
Wow.
that entire inning, 3 strikeouts. And that's going to send them back into the dugout.
She's adding to the tally.
Amen. Let's get those bats going. We'll be right back.
Here, yeah. And we're back. We have Chico State, the Wildcats, in the box now. Starting off with Rachel Bless.
Top of the third.
Top of the third here, ladies and gentlemen. We are still scoreless through innings 1 and 2 as we are at the top of the third. Bless looking to get it started off. Dare I say, bless her team with a woman on.
Wow, that's good.
I
like
try.
that. I like that.
I try.
Ooh,
Oh,
hard hit ball,
and
knocked
she is.
down.
I think she is.
Burkhart. Oh, my
wow, what a
goodness.
play.
Not if Amanda Woods has anything to say about it.
Absolutely rifled that thing over there.
Shout out to Danny Burkhart for knocking that ball down first. That was rocketed right at her. And heads up play by Amanda Woods, like you said, Jeff, to get over there and gun out Rachel Bless at first. And that'll bring up leadoff hitter for Chico State, number 20, Grace Stover. Big swing and a miss for strike one.
Hey, you just gotta beat them twice tomorrow. It's all right. Plus, that'll be way more fun, right?
And big swing and a miss for strike two.
Kendall, that was a freaking bomb. That was so sick. I wasn't here again when I was watching them, and I was like literally driving over here when I saw it.
And, ooh, fouled off there, staying alive, down 0-2. Still Stover at the plate.
Stover. Stover, I believe, is top of the lineup
Yeah, lead off.
for the Wildcats. A little check swing. Gonna get a piece of it, foul it back. But action being shown with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Don't know how hard she's going to commit. She does not to that one, but gives it a swing. Going over to second. Little toss, little scoop by first base.
Wow, great
Fantastic.
scoop. Another play there from Erica Hansen. She's been the hot corner is drifting over to second base today.
Christian, so Jeff and I got this explained to us after I made a slightly insensitive comment about bunting.
Okay.
Someone DM'd me on Instagram.
Wow, your DM.
I don't remember this.
Your DM seemed to
Because
get
remember
blown
when I
up.
said they're only bunting because they want us to talk about them for screen time or like show bunt? Cause,
I can't believe you said that.
I
actually.
can't believe
and
you
that's
said
hit
that either.
hard, grabbed by
Amanda
the
Woods,
shortstop,
though.
and wow,
What a
another
stretch.
great play.
Middle infield for the Cougars over there, just
Coming in
controlling the game.
So here you go, Christian. The reason they show bunt and then they don't actually bunt most of the time with 2 strikes, especially, is to shorten their swing and make it a compact swing.
This is true.
So that was DM'd to me by someone because I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yes, we will.
And welcome back to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Cougars, number 23, second baseman, Erica Hansen. We are still scoreless into 2.5 innings. Erica Hansen looking to get us going here, potentially a lead-off single or a walk. You know, just something light. Just get them going.
Yeah, gets the people going.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, contrarian as always. Let's hear it.
That bunt attempt misses. You know, it's cool to see the pitchers dominate, but I'd like some offense here every once in a while, please.
That could be true.
Like this tournament has been dominated by pitching.
An 8-6 game would actually be kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, I've never seen an 8-6 game in softball.
No, we had an 8-0 yesterday. Our Lady Eagles took down the Cougars 8-0. I mean, heck of an offensive showing there.
Question: why is it 8-6? Why aren't we going like 9-7, or like?
Because even numbers are better.
I guess so.
I just want
I agree. You know what? Christian's right. We can't be biased towards odd numbers just because they're odd.
Yeah.
What about 8-7 game?
No.
With a walk-off home run?
No.
We've seen that though.
We've seen that.
That's true. I want a back-and-forth game where the lead changes hand multiple times.
And every inning lead change.
That would be a little much, but sure.
It'd be exciting.
It would be. I'd be on the edge of my seat.
Because now I'm completely numb. I'm numb to great pitching performances. Because as an announcer for the Eagles, that's like every other game.
Oh.
That's like a slap hit.
Yeah, slap hit.
And fielded by the first baseman.
Slap hit caught her on the inside, though.
Yep, that will retire Erica Hansen and bring up Olivia Smith.
Nice.
So we have now reached the top of the lineup for the Cougars.
Olivia Smith getting on last time. She had an at-bat, too, and then stealing her way to second. And now she is back up again. So, you know, speedy on the bases. We saw her kind of dribble one over the third base line, but then beat it out with those strides.
Yeah, the infield is definitely moving in. They're expecting
Look at the corners.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Expecting a slap down these well, I can't talk, down this third baseline.
Talking's hard, Jeff.
Talking can be hard. I know. Happens to the best of us. Good thing I don't get paid to do it. Oh, wait.
That's the biggest joke of the century.
Thank you.
Monumental.
I'm here, like I said, I'm here all day.
Maximus Gigantus. That's how that joke is right there.
I don't even understand that.
No comprendo. And she shows bunt, and she goes for it, but they're going to retire her. So the Chico State bunt defense has improved. That was an issue for them in their first game against Cal State Dominguez Hills. So fielded and retired. But what's that phrase where it's like, whoa, I like this walk-up song. It's Cuba Shuffle. First of all, that got my train of thought. But it was like buttoned up and tied off. Like, what's that saying?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? You got to look it up for me, Christian?
Yeah, let's look
Tied tight or something? I don't know.
No.
I don't know what we're talking about.
And who's up? Is it Erica Kinsey Erickson?
Kinsey Erickson.
Kinsey Erickson takes that pitch for ball one.
Do either of you like pretzels?
I'll take some pretzels.
You can have the rest of this bag. It's all pretzels.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yep.
I
Love
forgot
some
to
good
eat
salt.
breakfast, and I did not eat lunch today. So
Wow, you're doing great, Isaiah. You're really taking care of yourself. Adulting 101, ladies and gentlemen.
Ew, peanut butter is a swing and a miss.
Peanut butter. It's a peanut.
There's peanut butters on it.
All right. Anyways, Kinsey Erickson, a big swing and a miss. So that's going to put the count at 1-1 with 2 outs.
Nice. Brooke Larson, doing her thing in the circle as we've seen her do.
Just crushing it.
Yep.
How many strikeouts does she have on the day?
Let's see here.
It'll say it right down
As it should.
here. 5 strikeouts
Wowzers.
in just her third inning today.
Almost 2 strikeouts in an inning.
Fantastic job by Brooke Larson.
Maybe she'll be at 1.43 by the end of this game.
This is true. This could be something that happens.
She might be at it right now.
We'll do the math now.
Well, she would no. It's too many innings and strikeouts to play to have drastically changed that much.
I mean,
already.
that's only .02. 2/10,
Well,
200.
she was at 141.7 or 1.417, so we rounded up to 1.42.
Okay.
A little slap hit over to third.
I think
staying
she's just
alive.
staying alive there. I
Yeah.
think that's just a stay alive play. Live to see another pitch.
It's a Bee Gees moment.
I think we need to get like a mixer board that we can have up here and play like Staying Alive into the live stream.
I would like that.
And get an instant replay.
I Maybe I'll just pull up a little clip on my phone, hold it up to the mic. Stay alive, stay alive.
That's a good idea.
I could sing it.
Or we could sing it.
Oh yeah, holy smokes.
We could
that sounded pretty good.
Harmonize it.
Me and Christian will harmonize. We have great voices.
The crowd's heard me sing before on this live stream.
Yes.
Disappointing. I was once a singer too.
I'm actually a horrific singer. That was a joke. Another one poked, foul. I mean, BG's part 4.
Putting it out there, a little poke.
That's what
I like it.
That's what she just did.
Yeah.
Just throwing the bat at it.
Yep. Kinsey Erickson looking to square one away and put her on base. Oh my goodness.
Here's the
what a play, though.
Hands.
Here's the
what
real
a
question.
catch.
Jeff.
Wow. Yep.
Could you get a hit in 100 tries off of Brooke Larson?
Yeah, give me 100 tries. Yes, the probability
I would
is
just
there.
go for.
That's literally 1% chance I get a hit. That's there.
Yeah.
10. That now we're pushing it.
Well, what are you classifying as a hit?
Like a base hit. Like they have she tapped
a little
that.
slap down, bunt, swing.
There's
Just
3
a
outs.
Swing. Yeah. Well, let's see. Like, how many do you think you would get?
Out of 100?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I got to think about that.
And
we'll be right back for the bottom of the third.
Scotty.
You're beamed.
All right, we're back. Top of the 4th inning here. Still scoreless game between the Chico State Wildcats and Azusa Pacific Cougars. Still on the mound for the is the Azusa Pacific the Wildcats?
No, they're the Cougars.
No, Chico's. Yes.
Chico State's the Wildcats.
APU's
are the
pitcher
Wildcats.
is still Katie Korstrom.
Nice.
Only giving up like 1 or 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been a pitcher's duel. Runs are at a premium during this tournament.
And we have Ralani Paletti in the box right now. First baseman. Interesting stat here. Kind of a little bit confused. That's saying she's 0 for 0 right now.
Did she walk?
I think. Potentially. Potentially.
Yeah, that means she was walked in her first at bat. As she puts that one into play and gets through the legs of the second baseman.
Yep.
Erica Hansen unable to field it cleanly, so that's a leadoff single. Well, yeah, leadoff runners on for Chico State, and they're going to try to get some run support for Brooke Larson.
And now coming up is going to be Nina Revoir.
Revoir.
Revoir?
Revoir.
Revoir.
Yeah, wa.
Is that
It's
French?
yeah.
I didn't take French, sadly, but
I
it's a beautiful language.
I didn't know
that.
either, Jeff. Oh, that's hit hard into the outfield.
Oh, through the left
the
field,
legs
though.
of the left fielder, and they're going to send her home. Play at the plate, and she is safe. And a triple
Look at that.
for Nina Revoir, and that is the first run for this West Regional tournament.
And that's exactly why Nina Revoir has West Region honors right there. I mean,
Yeah.
she just makes that clutch play, advances a runner all the way home, and gets a triple out of it.
Yeah, and it unfortunately for Azusa Pacific, it got through the legs of Olivia Smith, so that allowed the extra advancement, and Revoix was able to get to third, and that'll bring up Grace Gallagher, designated hitter or designated player for Chico State, will look to add to this 1-0 lead.
And that's hit right back to
yeah.
Korstrom, thrown down at first.
And so 1 out here for Korstrom and APU.
What's the first out?
Yeah.
Wow. I walk away to fill my water bottle up and everything exciting happens.
Hey, you made it back just in time.
Yep.
And guess what? I got it on the camera, too. I remembered to move the camera.
Good job, you DYJ.
I did. DYJ.
Where did our buddy Christian go?
He went to go update the score.
Got it.
Yep,
Cougars now lead 1-0. Excuse me. Wildcats now lead 1-0. The jersey flip-flop is throwing me off a little bit today, but hopefully by the 4th inning I'll have it down. Now batting is Amanda Metzger, center fielder for the Wildcats.
A lot of things in play for the Wildcats here. Metzger could just hit it as hard as she could. Pop fly would score.
It would.
Sacrifice bunt. My favorite play, suicide squeeze. That's also in play. There's just a lot of things to get that second run across, which would go very far in helping the Wildcats advance. But that is a strikeout, so 2 outs here for Azusa Pacific. That'll bring up Brooke Larson, the pitcher, so she has a chance to help herself out right here, right now.
That's right. That is the 3rd strikeout from Katie Korstrom today and 5 from Brooke Larson, Captain Marvel herself. So, 8 strikeouts in just 3.5 innings. Or I guess we're in the 4th inning now. So, pretty spectacular pitching from both sides. We have a little circle meeting, so we'll be right back.
We're back. Most of the crew is out getting that score updated, so it's just me, but we're here. So that was fouled off by Larson. So still a chance to score a run here is Larson. At the plate. So, welcome back, Jeff. And
thank you, sir. Had to fix the score down there.
Yeah.
Had to teach Christian how to do it, but we're good. We're good to go.
Doing it all right now is Mr. Jeff Runyon.
We've got Revoix on third. Brooke Larson still batting. This is a great scoring opportunity here for the Wildcats.
Yep, 2 outs, so a bit harder. She's going to line that into right field, and that's going to get down.
Brooke Larson rounds for second.
And she's going to go for 3.
Oh, my goodness, going for it all.
And that's a triple for Brooke Larson, back-to-back triples for Chico State.
A little dinker into right field, sends her all the way to third.
And if I can say this, a little help from the Azusa Pacific defense, not exactly playing those balls the best they could, and that allows for the extra bases. So, wow, back-to-back triples, and that lead is now 2-0 for Chico State, and I'm sure that's got to make Brooke Larson feel really good as she's going to go back into the circle in this next inning.
Absolutely. Great momentum build here.
And now batting for Chico State is number 15 behind the plate, Sarah Matrano.
Grandma Sarah, I hear, being called from the dugout. That's an interesting cheer. These softball cheers always confuse me. I don't understand half of them, but Grandma Sarah, that's a new one.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a new one.
I know that's just great. Sometimes I feel I'm weary of mentioning the cheers because I don't feel like the audience can hear it. But Grandma Sarah, that's easy enough to explain.
Is she a grad student? Is she a senior?
Yeah, we got to figure this out.
What number is she? 15?
15. She's a senior.
She's a sophomore. I don't know.
Mine says senior. So.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong roster. I do that all the time. Sarah Matrona is a senior, so that may be why she's Grandma Sarah.
So yeah, exactly.
I'm great grandpa on my team.
Great.
Whopping 23 years old.
We had some grandmas on our team too. Some 6th year, someone could 7th year technically.
My goodness.
On track, but thank goodness they are not. I would need to check in on them if they're going to run track for 7 years. That's a lot. What's the count? You got the live stats, Jeff.
Count is currently sitting at 1-2 with 2 outs.
And hard hit ball to short and an error right there. So that is 3 runs, and we've seen it throughout this tournament. The team that can play good defense usually comes out on top.
And talk about a rare error from Amanda Woods. That is not something that we've seen very often. She's usually the backbone of this infield. So, I mean, just like I said, the momentum build is there, and equally devastating for the other team. You know, something bad happens, and just the mental is a little bit off, and you're going to make those little errors like that.
Yeah, I mean,
so very unfortunate for Amanda Woods right there. And now that, I mean, the Wildcats lead 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, if we go game by game, is that first pitch to, I believe it's Erica Hansen is a ball, I believe. If we go game by game of this tournament, game 1, Chico State versus Cal State Domingos Hills. Chico State had 2 errors in that 3rd inning that allowed that one deciding run to get across. So that decided that game. Game 2, not so much errors. Concordia's bats came alive and sunk the Cougars pretty effectively. But then the game today, a couple of errors on Concordia's side, unfortunately, was part of the deciding factor. So just game by game, the team that is able to take care of the ball on the defensive end usually gets the dub. As that is 2-0, I believe, or is that 2-1? Can't see the umpire's hands.
It is 2-1, and this is Rachel Bless, the shortstop, number 9, batting for the Wildcats with 2 outs. So just a runner on first. Nothing crazy here like these last 2 plays having runners on third twice.
Yeah, hey, we asked for some action, and we got some, Jeff.
We did. We wanted some crazy hitting, and we got it.
Announcer jinx. And in a positive way.
That's not a jinx. I was going to say that's what we wanted.
In a positive way. So what would that be called then if it's not jinx?
We spoke it into existence.
Speaking it into I'm not knocking on wood anymore.
Me neither.
And the pitch from Korstrom is fouled straight back. Yeah, I don't think we're starting at 4, Jeff. You were right.
Yeah, no way. It's already 2:45. This game would have to end in 45 minutes, and we're only in the 4th inning.
Is it top 4 or bottom 4? It could happen.
Yeah, we're top 4.
Oh, wow, yeah. So if Azusa Pacific can get their bats to wake up, which would be a tough challenge, this game's runtime could get extended a little bit.
Full count, 2 outs here against Rachel Bless. Runner on first. It's a good advancement opportunity here, and she'll stay alive. Shout out the Bee Gees once again. So Christian's not here to joke with me. He's downstairs, but he'll be back. Don't worry.
Quick question, Jeff.
Yep, let's hear it.
Let's say, so you see how that third base coach was running. If they ran unintentionally into a player pursuing after the ball, do you think that what would the call be? Would they say no?
Let's ask our handy-dandy softball players sitting right behind us.
That's a great question. What do you got? You don't have to hop on the air, but what would you guys? What would happen? Think? Yeah,
if runner collides with third base coach on the way to a ball? Okay, so potential interference depending on the referee's or umpire's call of her an intentional movement. Got it. Okay.
That's perfect.
So could it be ruled a catch then if she intentionally got in the way and the catch could have been made, or would it just be a repitch if that? Foul ball. Got it.
Oh. Yeah, there's some fun rules. Like yesterday, there was a illegally batted ball, and then they went back and had no idea what was happening. Sports information director texted me like 20 minutes later explaining what happened because we were confused. Because all we saw was a bunt, and then next thing we know, they're going back to the original base path. So just a lot of different rules. That's an easy pop-up to Korstrom.
Yeah, and we do struggle up here being as far away from the action as possible. You know, we miss the little communications between the umpires and the coaches and things like that. But that's going to send the Wildcats back out on the field for the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for the Cougars, Caitlyn Dicano, the designated hitter, number 14. I ran out of things to say. What else? She got some All West stuff, right? Yeah.
All West awards as a true freshman.
That's right.
She plays multiple positions.
Right.
I saw that on Azusa Pacific's websites.
Yeah, she's been the designated hitting spot yesterday and today, however.
Yeah, she didn't start yesterday's game.
Nope. Just she came in late.
She was could be potentially dealing with some sort of injury. We don't know. We don't have that kind of press credentials, so we just kind of make things up as we go.
That's right.
But yeah, she steps into the batter's box against red hot Brooke Larson, and that's hit hard back at her and out number one.
Jeez, what a stud! She's playing out of her mind today.
All right. We can go back to this because I said I was going to bring it up earlier. So we're going to go sports science mode right now because Isaiah asked Jeff
if
he would be able to, how many out of 100 he'd be able to hit off of Brooke Larson.
Like full defense on the field. Yeah. I got to get a base hit.
You have 100 shots.
All right, so sports science
100
has this
pitches
to say.
or 100 at-bats?
100 at-bats.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Or
yeah,
is it pitches? I don't know.
That changes everything.
I was thinking at-bats originally. Should we make it pitches?
No, let's stick with at-bats.
Because she could just throw balls like every time, theoretically.
Well, then I take first. We're counting that.
Oh, so she, whoa, let's think about this real quick. She has 100 pitches to not throw 4 balls. Think about that. What you
in
just
a row or just?
Well, if she throws 4 balls.
She has 100 at-bats to strike me out or get me to get thrown out at first or caught fly ball.
I think we're talking about two different things now. Is that pitch is in there for a strike?
This is getting way more confusing.
So no, I was thinking at bats originally. Okay. That was my thing. But I think pitches would be harder. But then are we counting walks? Like, do you get a reset every time she walks?
That at bat does not count. There we go. We'll call it that. You just start over.
Start over at
so like
what,
say my
though?
fifth. That lands foul. So my fifth at bat.
Are we doing pitches,
say my
though?
fifth at. No, listen.
Okay.
My fifth at bat. She walks me. We start over the fifth at bat.
So
yeah.
So are we doing at bats or pitches?
I just said we're doing at bats.
Oh, I like pitches better though, because 100 at bats you have a lot.
Fine. We're BP. We're BP. It is batting practice. She throws me 100 pitches. How many am I am I getting in play and making it safely to first?
How about if it's a ball, it doesn't count
Oh my
against
goodness.
you? No. We're thinking about what Mason.
Oh, hold on. We got one over to first. Gonna do it herself though. What a play made by.
No, but if you get 100 pitches and
Raylani
it's a
Paletti.
ball,
Thank you.
you get 100 strikes. You get 100 strikes, Jeff. How about that? You get 100 strikes, and if you, I like that.
How many am I how many times am I making it to first base?
Yeah.
100?
100 strikes. 100 strikes counted. So it could be like 200 pitches, 150 pitches, but you get 100 strikes.
I played high school baseball, so I'm going to say 15.
15 out of okay.
You don't think I make 15?
I think you could get more, hopefully, as that's low and
Dude, by 40, I'm adjusting. Okay?
Okay.
By 40, I'm adjusting.
That's true.
I figured out how softball pitchers throw.
It must. I don't think we have some softball players around us. We could ask them if they think it takes 40 pitches to know how softball works.
Well, me playing baseball my whole life and then trying to jump over to softball, that changes things. By the way, now batting shortstop number 6,
Thank you
Amanda
very
Woods.
much.
I apologize. We're getting way off topic here, but we're enjoying ourselves.
No, I think the audience at home has to be enjoying it too. We could check out the comments.
Let's see the comments
Yeah,
section
anybody
really
comment
quick.
anything?
No comments.
No
111
comments.
people watching. Feel
And
free
only
to.
one like on this stream so far.
Hey, last
Better than
Shocking.
dislikes.
It's because Jeff is. No, I'm not. Last stream, Christian and I that's hit into right field. That's gonna be
That one's
foul though. But yeah, I like that. I like that conversation. I think that's
Can I
a.
reach?
That's like if someone said like, "Oh, you're
Here,
up against."
let's ask Erica. Erica, if you're pitching to me 100 pitches and they're all strikes, how many do you think I make on base?
Now joining us, Erica Morris of Concordia Softball.
I would have to say probably like 15.
Okay, so
Okay,
that's
okay,
a
okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not going to be like, oh, 50. Like, I'm not that guy. You know,
And that's hit.
high into center field. On the catch is number 11, Amanda Metzger, and that will conclude the bottom of the fourth. But we're going to stay on with you guys because we're going to figure this out. Because, like I said, I'm not going to be that guy. Like, I'm not going to be arrogant and be like, oh, I'm hitting 50, because I'm not. I know I'm not. I'm a water polo player. But I think by 40 pitches, I've figured out how you throw a little bit, you know, to the point where I can get the bat on the ball. And, you know, I got to hope I hit a good one into the gap, 15 out of the next 60.
Mhm.
I think is that fair?
Yeah. I think it really just depends on your timing too, and how good your defense is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally going to depend if I hit a hard hit ground ball at Riley Rohr, she's throwing me out for sure. She's a stud. Sydney Sprinkle also throwing me out. Lauren Fairchild also throwing me out. So I've got to get it through. I've got to get it through the infield
Yeah.
because I'm not a fast runner either.
Yeah, you got
Erica agreed. 15 is a fair number.
You
15's
know what?
a fair number.
I would. Okay, I see it. It's not too high, not too low.
Can't
Okay,
be
like I said,
perfect either.
I've figured out. Yes, somebody's going to make an error. I'm going to hit a hard one.
Yeah.
But we figured out. I figure out the pitch by 35, 40, and then I've got 60 more pitches to then hit 15 into the outfield. Come on, I got that.
Well, okay, so let's make it this way. How many pitches do you think you throw in a game where people figure you out? Like, how many times through the lineup until you think people get to have a pretty good idea of what you're throwing? Twice. So let's see. Math time. Let's say there's like 8 pitches per at bat. There's 9 hitters, 72. Okay, so Jeff thinks he can do it in half the time.
No, I just mean
But it's all, it
It's
is
only
all
one
it is
person.
all at once in him
Yeah.
too. Yeah, that's true.
And I'm saying I'm adjusting from what a baseball pitch looks like to now a softball
Yeah.
pitch. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
Erica's going to strike me out 93 times.
I would pay to see that. I would
yeah.
pay to watch you go up against her. I want to hit BP too.
Let's make it happen
Yeah.
postseason.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you for joining us, Erica.
Best of luck at your game later today.
We're definitely all fired now, by the way.
Why are we?
I'm just joking.
Just kidding. I wasn't on the mic. Don't quote me on anything. I'll be here, folks.
As I watch you hand your
first-
headset to Erica.
That first pitch is a strike. Who's
And
up
we have
to
a new
bat?
and we have a new pitcher
We
on the
do.
mound. I
Ali
believe.
Montesino
There we
stepping
go.
in for
Number
the Cougars.
25.
Number 25 up to bat is Grace Stover. So we've reached the top of the lineup yet again. She's going to hit a hard hit ball to Amanda Woods, who has adjusted and
Nice.
hoses her at first.
Perfect.
Very nice. You know, also talking about the adjustment from baseball to softball. I recently was playing catch with someone with a softball, and throwing that is so much different than throwing a baseball. I thought it was like, oh, it's gonna be the same. No, it was very different. So it's pretty interesting. As that pitch is in the dirt and blocked by the catcher. Sarah Matrano. Grandma Sarah? Is that what they were saying?
They were.
I think so.
Grandma Sarah.
Well, we got to keep that rolling.
Why not?
That one is in the dirt, blocked again.
Was Korstrom a left-handed or right-handed pitcher?
Who? Korstrom was
She was
right.
right-handed.
So we're getting a little different
Look here.
look here from Montesino, who is a left-handed pitcher. I think we saw her 2 weeks ago in the matchup versus the Eagles.
It was only you, so
It was only
I
me.
was not here.
That's awkward.
It is awkward.
Jeff,
No, weren't you here as well, Christian?
More than likely.
Jeff,
Yeah.
when you and I are on the call,
Hey,
I'm not gonna say it yet.
Don't say it.
I'm not
Don't
gonna say it yet.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it yet, but good things usually happen. Let's keep it at that.
Jeez, man.
Yeah,
Don't do this.
Got to knock on wood.
Don't do this.
We still got a couple more games to get through.
Mute
before
me.
I can
Mute me. Mute
All
me,
right.
please. Did you know when Isaiah and I are on the call together?
I believe it's 1-2 on the count,
Let's see here.
and that's hit hard.
Yes,
I gotta
it is.
move the camera. Almost
There you go.
forgot right
DYJ,
there.
hey.
DYJ.
Madison
is-
Salgado, though, making that play out there in right field. Good look from her.
What's the inning? This game.
We're
I'm having
top-
so much fun right now. I don't even know what
Top
what
of the
inning
Top
it is.
fourth.
five. Top
Top
five.
Five.
Top five.
Holy smokes.
The score's still 3-0.
Yes,
a
it is.
huge fourth inning from Chico State. They're gonna
Two
look to have another big
triples.
one.
2 triples.
2 triples. It was one deemed an error, however. Yeah, there's 3 errors out of Azusa. I'm assuming one of those errors was on a triple.
Ooh, a
I
little
think
off speed.
there could be 2 technically because they did miss one. Was
Yeah.
that a strike?
A little off speed low
Christian?
outside. Going to go as a ball, unfortunately. Good
So
pitch,
sad.
though.
So sad. I don't like pretzels.
Jeff's not a pretzel
Thanks,
fan,
Jeff.
everybody. Keep
And-
that in mind
Oh,
in case you wanted to get us a gift. No pretzels for Jeff.
Now batting is number 12, Raylani Paletti,
Nice.
standing at 5'11".
Tallest one on the lineup, I believe,
Yes, sir.
for the Wildcats.
She is.
That's fantastic.
Fan.
5'11", what a height to be. Nothing like that 6'8" body frame, though.
Right, like you.
Sorry. Again, folks out there listening, it might not sound like it, but I promise you.
Christian is 6'8". I'm 5'4". You know.
There was just something in what I ate growing up. Good water.
Good water.
I love this.
I didn't have any good water.
Strong,
I'm,
I didn't
strong
get-
minerals.
I'm 5'4".
Where are you
so I
from?
didn't
Where are
have
you
any of that
from?
water.
Orange County area.
Oh, the
so
Orange
believe
County
it or
water.
not,
The Orange County water.
it's there.
Yeah. So score update from around the West region. Wow, that was a walk, and I couldn't say words. Cal State San Marcos is currently leading Cal State Monterey Bay 5-0. So the top seeded, I don't even know their mascot.
San
For
Marcos?
who?
Yeah.
I think
Monterey
Bobcats.
Bay are the Otters.
What is about St. Marcos though?
I think that they're the Bobcats. Don't quote me on that again.
All right,
but
go check that.
I'm
But,
feeling-
I'm all over.
They're
I'm
it.
gonna
feeling
get-
pretty
Fact check.
good about that one.
they're going to
Fact
get their
check.
first win of the regional playoff as the top seed, as they lost to 8-seeded Northwest Nazarene, and that will be a rematch.
Yeah,
later
it will
today.
be.
Northwest Nazarene versus Cal State San Marcos. So
It is a Cougar. Fact check
Wow.
confirmed. Crash the
Boom.
Cougar.
Come on.
Crash the Cougar.
Like Crash the photographer,
Yes, like Crash the
who
photographer.
takes photos for. Oh,
Ooh, another off
pitch.
speed. Maybe a little too high this time. Gosh.
Who's pitching? Azusa?
Azusa is pitching, yes, and that's going to be number 25, Ali
Montesino.
Montesino.
That's right. It's
We've seen her before. Seen her do some strong work in the circle.
I saw her practicing her off-speed pitch yesterday, and I thought that was her fast pitch
Oh,
at first, and I was like, that is very slow, but it's just a really effective off-speed pitch.
more than likely a changeup, probably.
I don't know the different pitch types.
Oh, well, we have a changeup, a slider, curveball. What else you got in there?
Well,
That's-
no, but softball it's different.
No. Softball, you can still have this. You can still have a
But
changeup
is it the
for
same?
sure.
Is it the same idea?
Yeah, definitely the same idea.
Let's ask Erica Morris. What are the different pitch types in softball compared to what we would know in baseball? That is a walk, so 2 runners on here.
I'm not the biggest baseball watcher,
Okay,
but
okay.
I would say. What do
Or
I throw?
or
What's in the
what
bag?
someone might throw. Don't.
What's in the arsenal?
Theoretically, what would someone throw in softball?
So there's a difference between a changeup and an off-speed pitch.
Right.
A changeup is a lot slower than an off-speed, and you can have as many off-speed pitches as you really want. I know there's an off-speed rise, off-speed curve, off-speed drop. I mean, it really just depends. And then there's a change. Just depends on which way you throw your change. You could flip it. You could spin it. It really.
That sounds really
You can
complicated.
flip it.
Yep. And then.
Gonna have to watch some YouTube videos after this. Yeah.
I would like to change my answer from 15 to 2.
Yeah. Think about that, Jeff. There's a lot. Thank you for that sage knowledge. We should get more likes for that. We're getting some real. I want to say professional, but I don't know if that's breaking NCAA rules.
Collegiate. We're getting collegiate.
Collegiate. Yeah, collegiate.
Here we go.
Feedback.
Jeff, this is. I've been talking about the sports science all this
Also,
entire
there was
time.
a
and
pinch runner.
We're gonna give it to you right now. So, a study from Danielle Laurie.
Okay.
Sports science: 70-mile-per-hour fastball to a 90-mile-per-hour baseball pitch.
Okay.
We have
That pitch is a strike.
baseball is approximately released 55 feet from home plate.
Okay.
Reaction time of 0.44 seconds for the hitter.
Wow.
All right. In comparison, a 70-mile-per-hour softball is released from an average distance of 37 feet from the plate as the mound
It's
or
just closer.
the
It's the
rubber is
circle.
45 feet away from rather than 60. And so at that point you have 0.35 seconds of reaction time.
Okay.
So softball batter has 20% less time to react to a pitch than a baseball. And also, when hitting a baseball, gravity is working with you, hitting the downwards trajectory. You are able to adjust your hands by dropping them. In baseball, you're working against, or in softball, you're working against gravity because you have to raise your hands.
Hard
in order
hit ball
to
to
make
first.
contact.
She'll tag for out number 3, but we're going to keep talking. Okay. So, but let me ask you, how many college softball pitchers are throwing 75?
I asked.
What is Erica
Sydney-
Morris,
I
Caitlyn
asked-
Entrup? What do they throw?
I asked Sydney Sprinkle what Brooke Larson throws.
There you go.
And I think it is. She said 60.
Okay.
60 on average.
Okay, that's a big difference. That is 20%.
10 miles an hour is quite a difference.
That's a fifth. I mean, that's 20% slower. However, yeah, I'd love to know, while you're down there, ask how fast Erica and Caitlyn throw. And I think I saw Courtney down there too. Ask her. We'll be right back, folks. And welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning. We did some recon. Caitlyn Entrup and Erica Morris are going to be throwing high 50s.
Those are pitchers for Concordia's.
Right.
The top 2 pitchers on
Yes.
Concordia's pitching staff.
And we've heard that the currently pitching Brooke Larson throws about 60.
So we don't have a gun,
We
a
don't have a
radar
gun.
gun
That's
to
right.
check it out, but that's what we've heard. So just interesting
Very interesting.
learning.
But did you see that move?
That mo-
That move.
when Erica was talking about the rises and the drops and the chains and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on
I
here.
changed my answer.
So I'm never going to say a pitch is something because I'm probably wrong about it.
But that went left.
That looked like the equivalent of a baseball slider.
Yes. Okay, so.
That pitch is outside.
Yes. What was I going to say? Come on, Jeff.
The pitching, the speed of the pitches. Brooke Larson pitches 60.
I forgot. It'll come back to me.
It will.
The wind is now picking up a little bit here. Outside Eagles Field, that pitch is hard hit down the line.
Who's up to bat for?
Who is up to bat? Up to bat now is
Izzy Rivera.
Izzy Rivera for the Cougars.
So bottom 5, and we're gonna go a full 7 today.
Let's go.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So we were talking about a softball pitch that comes at 75. These
70.
girls
70.
These girls are throwing high 50s, low 60s. That's a little bit different. But that baseball pitch you said was 95.
90.
Okay, 90.
80 maybe.
Oh,
The average.
big swing and a miss.
I'm thinking the average
strikeout for
Division
Brooke
2.
Larson.
I'm thinking the average Division 2 baseball pitcher is not throwing 90 average fastball.
I don't think so either.
No shot. So, there's your math difference right there. There's the difference
about-
that we see.
Yeah.
That we see. You know. Anyways, that's my deduction. That's going to retire Izzy Rivera and bring up Madison Salgado.
And that pitch is in there for strike 1. So here's the question. As Brooke Larson continues to dominate and we look forward to the next game, who do you think will be on the mound for the Cougars or the Wildcats if they continue to lead?
They've got number 6 over there, Caitlyn Oldwin, a 5'10 freshman from Loomis, California. Potentially her. They've got her warming up in the bullpen. I just can't see why they wouldn't continue with Brooke Larson. I mean, she might be tired.
She would be very tired.
Having played this entire game and batting as well. So
The pitch is a strike. Well, potentially, let's see. Maybe they pull her.
now batting is Summer Quinones, the pinch hitter for Salgado. We failed to mention that earlier. I apologize. But, yeah, I don't know. I think Brooke Larson could be tired. That's why they might be starting Caitlyn Oldwin, but they could just throw Brooke Larson right back in. That one is.
Oh, and muffed, and those infield errors continue to plague.
It's Grace Stover.
The Chico State squad.
And now stepping into the box is going to be the pitcher, number 25, Ali Montesino for Azusa Pacific.
Our pitch lands outside for ball number 1.
And trying to frame that was Sarah Matrano. Looked like she was pretty close to it, but just a bit outside. And that's swung on and hit foul.
Probably getting foul. Yep, that's what you're looking for right there.
And that thing caught the outside part of the plate. So 2 strikes here. And at the plate is who?
Ali Montesino, the pitcher for the Cougars.
Oh, yes. She's not on my lineup sheet, so
Gotcha.
I don't have the blessing of live stats like you do.
Yes.
That's right.
Camera.
Live stats for
Oh,
the
and
win.
that's a airmail. And runner moves to second, so 2 miscues for Chico State. Advances Number 36, Summer Quiones to second. And with how many outs left in the inning, Jeff?
There's just one out currently.
So 2 outs left in the inning. Great opportunity here for APU to get some runs on the board.
Swung on. Doesn't look like it's going foul. Hoping that it does. Not quite, though, as we're going to have left field for Chico State. Go ahead and make that play.
That's Olivia. No, not Olivia. That's Nina Revoir making the play.
In French, it's actually revoir.
Revoir.
Revoir. I know it matters so much, but anyways.
And that's high for a ball.
Now batting is number 23, Erica Hansen, the second baseman for the Cougars.
2 outs here in the, is it the 5th?
It is. This is the bottom of the 5th.
In the bottom of the 5th inning. And swung on and missed. So 1-1 count here.
Azusa Pacific looking to find an answer right now, as it is the bottom of the 5th, and they are needing a little bit of something to get it going.
They need some life. Ooh, and that's called low or outside, so 2-1 here. That's swung on, and that'll be foul.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Erica Hansen looking to stay alive right now and make sure that she can get Summer Quinones over to third and even potentially home if she can.
Yeah.
That would definitely be a great way to end this inning for them.
That's put into play.
Wow, what an arm. Holy smokes. Number 2, Rachel Bless over there, just cannon. Firing that thing over there.
Bang! And that will conclude the 5th inning, taking us to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back.
And welcome to the top of the 6th inning. In the 4th, we had Chico State Wildcats go ahead and score 3 of their own, putting them up by 3 against Azusa Pacific. And one is rifled through the gap of third and short, picked up by Olivia Smith and thrown into the shortstop. It's going to be quite a leadoff there for number 11, Amanda Metzger. Doing great work there, starting off the inning strong for her team.
And you know who that's going to bring up? Captain Marvel.
Yes, fantastic.
Brooke Larson. She's showing off the guns again.
And nothing's changed.
I just bought tickets to the gun show, so we're good. We're safe. Brooke Larson facing off against Ali Montesino.
Shows bunt, puts it down, sacrifice. They're going to try to get the out at second and ruled out at second, so sacrifice bunt does not work. That'll be a fielder's choice.
That's going to bring up number 15, Sarah Metrano.
Hey, Jeff, check the chat of the live stream real quick. We haven't checked it.
Let's see what we got. Still blank, sadly.
Still blank, but we got 7 likes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Feel free to like it up, guys, if you're watching and you're enjoying the content.
We won't have anything against it.
Yeah, or if you hate the content, feel free to
It changes.
put a chat in the YouTube and tell us what to change.
Yeah, if it changes nothing, likes change nothing about our job. We don't need more likes for more views. It's just if you enjoy it, feel free to do it. If not,
it'll make me happier.
yeah,
That's what it'll
it's purely for us. That's the point I'm trying. Our job performance is not
infringent upon.
There we
That
go.
was, I couldn't remember.
That's a strong vocab word.
In what? Can you say it again?
Infringent upon.
Infringent. That's what I wanted. Infringent upon our like ratio. That first pitch was high to Sarah Metrano. Grandma Sarah pops this one up to the first baseman, and that'll be out. So nothing
I
goes.
just realized we also have a pinch runner for Brooke Larson, number 1, Angel Lopez, a senior from Oxnard, California. That's over towards Santa Barbara area.
Is it
that
Oxnard or an Oxnard?
Oxnard. It's in Ventura County.
Great place up there.
Yeah, my mom's college roommate has a house that we used to vacation at with them all the time when I was growing up.
Very fun.
Yes.
Drive up there on my trips to Santa Barbara.
Nice.
Oxnard. It's also where the train stops. Train makes a stop. The surf line makes a stop over there in Oxnard.
Yep.
You are now exiting Oxnard Station. That's great.
Thanks, Christian.
You're welcome.
I thought that was valuable information.
Rachel Bless up the bat, I believe.
Yes.
Swung on and fouled back.
As we're here in the top of the 6th, runner on for the Wildcats, looking to add to that score that they have of 3-0 against Azusa Pacific.
3-0. I like
3-0.
it. You like Ted Lasso?
A little Ted Lasso action. For
What a show. Have you seen it all?
Nope.
Oh. You got to watch it.
No, I haven't.
It's fantastic. It's the best show I've ever watched.
What's Ted Lasso?
What?
What's Ted Lasso?
He's so young. You have an ant on your lip as well.
I know. I'm feeling it. Where is it, dude?
Eat it. It's protein.
I think you got it.
People
It's gone.
survive.
It's an amazing show. It's about it's Jason Sudeikis.
Don't know who
And
that
he
is.
Oh my gosh,
What a
never
name.
mind.
I don't know actors' names, and that's hit
Oh,
hard
Rifle.
down the line.
Gonna go foul though. Sad though, because that's scoring a run. Definitely.
Yeah. Jason
Blessing it up
Sudeikis-
with that one. If that gets to the fence.
Anyway, he's a funny actor, and he is Ted Lasso, and Ted Lasso gets hired. He's a football coach from America, and he gets hired to go be a soccer coach in England, and it's just the
So you
most
mean a
heartwarming, feel good show ever.
a football coach?
Football.
All right, listen, none of that. I'm just
So he's a
explaining the
football
show.
coach in America and a football coach in England?
Yes.
FUTBOL.
So is the joke that they think he plays?
No. I don't want to spoil the show.
Okay.
No, they know he's an American football coach. They know this.
Then why?
But
did
he's a
they,
great coach.
Then why did they hire him to coach soccer?
I can't tell you. I don't want to ruin. I don't want to ruin the show.
Is it because they need somebody really bad and their team probably is really bad, and then they all band behind him? And
No, just watch the show, man. It's on Apple TV.
I don't have Apple TV.
I'm sure you have a friend who has Apple TV.
No password sharing. It's not allowed. It's a federally frowned upon thing. Who's up
Okay.
to bat?
The count is full. It's still Rachel Bless.
Federally frowned upon.
Yeah, that's
know,
what
this
that's what
guy.
Netflix is trying to do. Make it like a crime to share passwords.
I don't like that.
And that's swung on.
Another foul ball from Rachel Bless down the third baseline.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
He's trying to jump in on our joke after making fun of us.
No, I never made fun of you.
You're enjoying your bacon?
Never made fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sink challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you are enjoying this broadcast.
We're up to 10 likes.
Wow.
10 stinking likes.
That's strike 3 called. So strike out. And that'll take us to the top of the 6th.
Bottom of the
6th.
Oh, way off on that one. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. A little
Wow, Olivia Smith with a little slap bunt.
runs it out. Thankfully, we didn't need to move the camera for that one because
wasn't even a question.
I was fulfilling other roles.
Yes, that's right.
So interesting development. According to Caitlyn Entrup, she throws 63,
Yes,
Fast.
that's pretty darn fast.
pretty fast.
Equivalent to, I believe she said, a 94 to 96 mile per hour fastball.
That's what she said.
But with the reaction time,
Yeah.
That's the equivalency. Who's up to bat?
That was Olivia Smith. Now batting is Kinsey Erickson. Is that pitch a ball? I didn't see. Yeah. Yeah, that first pitch was a ball. That one is also slapped over to
no
third
one's
base.
covering second, and that is more. Okay, so this is what Chico State needs to be careful. This is what.
Not a single umpire was watching first base either.
Really?
Yeah, this lead umpire at first looked over, asking for help here. I don't think they got it.
I think she was safe anyways.
Okay, maybe I saw a little confusion coming from the coach. They were trying to figure that out.
But
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
No one
covered second. They thought it was a bunt. They did bunt coverage.
Okay.
They did bunt coverage when it was a slap.
This Chico State team continuing to struggle with their.
Actually, no, they didn't do bunt coverage.
Yeah, they just did it wrong.
The second baseman did.
The shortstop was covering third. The shortstop ran to third. The second baseman was doing something else, and
she ran to cover first, and the first baseman didn't crash. Yes, they missed the coverage.
There was no one on second to
catch
because the third baseman looked to second, but just continuing to maybe haunt them. That first game they lost because of some miscues like this.
That one's fouled off. Now batting is number 14, Caitlyn Dicano.
So bottom of the 6th, and the tying run is at the plate.
I've seen crazier. No outs.
We have seen crazier.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've seen crazier.
Okay. We'll see about that.
I have a friend who does that all the time.
Well,
I'll say-
I've seen the crazy.
Yeah, he does that.
That's
Dicano lays
foul.
down the bunt, but that is foul.
Both base runners moving fast.
Yeah. That's Erickson and Smith. But yeah, I have a friend who does that all the time. I'll be like, dude, I'm so tired. He's like, I'm super tired. Or like, I'm really competitive. He's like, I'm more competitive. I'm like, you know what? You win, man. You win.
It's like the Kobe Bryant, Kanye West commercial. More records.
Yeah. How
does
many
that
records
mean,
can my
Kobe
records
Bryant?
break?
That pitch is a ball.
Still battling is Caitlyn Dicano. The count is now 1-2. Oh, man, that was inside.
Woo! And somebody yelled swing really loud there, too. There's no way she was swinging at that one.
Yeah. Count is now 2-2 against Dicano. Brooke Larson still tearing it up, has 6 strikeouts on the day.
That last pitch outside.
Count is now full against Dicano with no outs.
Wow, big inning for the Cougars here. Wait.
Yep.
And that's a strikeout. Watched it just go by her, so 1 out here. Another strikeout for Brooke Larson.
And that'll bring up number 4, Danny Berghardt. These are some cute pictures on your home screen over here, Isaiah. I like them.
I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, sure.
No, literally, I don't know how they showed up.
I'm playing. Danny Burkhart, a left-handed batter, but I believe a right-handed thrower. Yes. Yep. I was going to say, she runs third base. It's pretty hard to be a lefty on the right side of the infield.
Yeah.
You got to field it, go across your body. That just seems a little goofy. A little goofy.
And that's swung on, fouled.
Brooke Larson again, 7 strikeouts on the game now. Danny Burkhart up to bat. That is grounded to second. Fielder's choice goes to first. Runners at second and third now. That is Smith and Erickson. So Smith and Erickson both in scoring position now, and that will bring up the heart of the lineup, Amanda Woods, in the 5 spot. And that one goes right down Main Street against Amanda Woods for strike 1. Tying run at the plate with 2 outs, 1 strike against her. 2 runs on. This is the moment to make or break the Cougars.
Shows bunt.
A strike. Oh, how is
Wow.
that? No, oh, there it is.
All right.
Okay, I was going to say, there's no way that's not a strike. That's strike 2. Count is now 0-2 with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Amanda Woods, she's got to rise to the challenge right here.
And she puts that one foul.
Stays alive.
Yeah, you got to appreciate her swinging the bat right now, especially with this bottom of the 6th here. Before going into the 7th, able to score 1-2 runs, kind of help give them that little boost that they might need.
Oh shoot, even one would help out right now. They got to get something going. She's showing bunt, but we know she's just going to pull back to get the timing down. There it is.
Shorter swing.
And she gets that out in front of that, so it works, but just a little foul. And 2, if you get a run, Chico State's got to think about they can't just pull out Brooke Larson. They got to keep her in. Game's still close, because maybe if the game was out of reach, they could pull Brooke and get a chance to save her.
Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Amanda Woods showing bunt again, just trying to get the timing down. Oh, that one gets a little bit outside. I'm seeing the movement. Do you guys see that? It's
I don't know if it's a rise, a fall, a changeup, or a
spinner winner. Spinner winner dinner, chicken dinner.
A spitball.
Something.
I have no clue what they are. It's just
little snot ball.
Yeah.
Snot ball. Is that something she said?
Or no?
No.
No way.
No. That's from a animated movie.
Oh, that's right down home.
She knows
She knew it.
Froze her up.
Wow, there it is. Strike 3. That's the 8th strikeout for Brooke Larson today.
She's saying, "Fire me up right now."
Out of trouble. Out of trouble. Got out of trouble.
Top of the 7th. Here we go. Last opportunity for the Wildcats to stack some more points on to put the pressure on. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the top of the 7th. Ali Montesino still throwing for the Cougars. In the batter's box is Grace Stover. We've reached the top of the lineup for the Wildcats. It's been an exciting game thus far. A huge 5th inning for the Wildcats. Put them up 3-0.
3-0.
3-0. Good friends over in Europe, like to say.
Yep.
Whoa.
Did you guys see that leaf just there?
No.
Kind of did a little dance in front of the camera. I thought it was going to land on the lens. It had a mind of its own. That ball's going to be outside. We're looking at 3 balls, no strikes. Ali Montesino probably going to try to pitch one straight down the pipe here. More than likely, though, we're going to have Stover go ahead and take this pitch. That's a beautiful pitch right there for a strike. Yep. Take that. She was way ahead in the count. No need to swing at something unnecessarily.
You know what would make this view just absolutely perfect? If they took out this light pole.
That's true. Or moved it over a little bit.
Yeah. And this tree.
Well, it's going to be a building pretty soon.
Yeah, that's true. That one is dinked over to third. Burkhart fields it, throws down just in time.
Got him.
Got him.
What a call by the first base blue there.
Yeah, he got all animated.
He did.
Ha! Right as I did that, those fell over. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. Now batting number 9, second baseman Anastasia Alba. Wildcats looking to stack on a couple more runs, put the pressure on the Cougars.
They got a couple more outs to do it here.
This one's hit hard. It gets
Oh.
through. Montesino fielded by Woods. What
Yeah.
a quick hand
There you
there.
go, yeah.
There it is. Out number 2.
Good reach off the base there by the first base.
Cougars trying to build a little momentum into their
They
their
are.
batting right here.
I mean, their season depends on it.
It does. Quite literally. Quite literally.
And now up to bat is going to be Ralani Paletti.
Ooh, off
What a
Oh,
crazy.
I don't know if that's an off-speed.
That looks
Pitch.
off speed to me.
He did
But-
not
but-
call that a strike.
No, he didn't though, which is kind of surprising. That looked right in the zone.
But there's difference between off-speed and changeup and all these.
There is.
So I don't know what it is. Not a fastball. How about that? It's a
Not-
faller.
There you go.
Do they have knuckleballs in softball?
I can't imagine that would be
No.
an easy pitch to throw.
I think, yeah, to get no spin on it, that would be so hard.
I used to be able to throw a knuckleball. Wasn't very good,
Yeah.
but I could throw it.
Little gravity helps with the knuckleball.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Softball-
you're a big gravity guy.
Well, absolutely. And softball, you're fighting against it. I mean, you have gravity.
Are you
to
not
help
a big
throw
gravity guy? You don't believe in gravity?
No, no. We're not gonna make those accusations on air. I am a
Flat
big-
Earth theory?
That was where I was gonna go with that one.
So that pitch is in there for a strike.
They should make bags of these without pretzels. How many likes are we at on the stream now?
Are you sure those are pretzels and not sesame sticks?
They're no.
That
Oh,
hit
there it
hard
is. Yeah, it is.
up the middle. I was there with the camera that time.
Isaiah,
Well
great
done.
work. I saw that movement.
Good job,
I
DYJ.
Yes, sir.
I want to see the replay of that. Let me see. Let me watch that.
He's so excited. Oh, let's go back.
Boom. All right. There we go.
Amazing.
Sign me. I don't have.
Sign me, he says.
I don't have the greatest.
Raylani Paletti on first base, now batting. Nina Rivoire.
Have you seen like the cameras they use for like professional sports games, and they have the crank and the crank? Have you seen
Yeah.
those before?
I
Those are
I
insane.
want.
Sesame stick. That's a sesame
And
stick.
shows bunt but pulls it back. Still the top of the 7th inning.
Now that would be a contraption to have up here in the booth.
It was.
I feel like I would be in a video game
What?
if I had one of those professional sports cameras and I was sitting there cranking away. On top of it, pulls it on over to the third base line.
Jeff's shaking his head at me, but I got that. That important foul ball was clearly in the shot.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Looking to make a move here.
Had to get some insurance runs. That one was rocketed in there. It's been a long day of softball so far today.
One more game to go.
That's hit hard down
Oh,
the third
great
base
pickup
line.
though. Over to first to make the easy out. Retire as they go into the bottom of the 7th.
So Azusa Pacific, it's last chance here to extend their season. Gonna need 3 runs as they trail 3-0 entering the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back after a quick break.
and welcome back to the bottom of the 7th. Last opportunity here for the Cougars to get it going, and up to bat is number 1, first baseman Izzy Rivera.
Already trailing in the at-bat, down 0-1.
Ooh,
Big swing, 0-2.
you wanted it.
Yes, sir.
But Brooke Larson's up there, as we've been saying, slicing and dicing with a little wheeling and dealing.
I like it.
What else can you throw in there?
I don't know. Slicing, dicing, wheeling and dealing, shaking and baking.
Shaking and baking.
Cooking and booking.
Okay,
That one's all right. I like that one.
I like that one.
Lacking.
We're reaching for that
That
one.
Yeah, that's a reach.
Yeah.
Like she reached for that ball out of the zone and fouled it off.
There you go. Smooth.
Can't say that one on air.
Uh-oh. Type it up in the chat box.
Please don't.
It's not that bad. It just involves poop. That we're gonna leave it at. Shows bumped, compact swing, outside, no strike.
Where are we at here? 1 ball, 2
1-2.
strikes.
1-2. I'm on it.
No outs. We're at the bottom of the 7th. This is it. The make or break.
Cruising and bruising.
Stick around for the post-game show here. The losing team will be awarded. That
and
is
that's
caught
a
by
foul.
number 2.
Not a foul. I don't know what I
Yep,
said.
that's caught by number 2, Rachel Bless. But make sure to stick around for the post-game. The losing team will be receiving some West Region awards. I was told that via our NC2A rep here today. So be sure to stick around for that.
Well, I need to zoom in for that.
You may need to zoom in for that.
Perfect.
It's going to cut into your 30-minute break. I apologize.
What break?
What do you mean?
We get breaks?
We get a 30-minute break between games.
Oh, I did not know that. I just went and did more work for Ben. That
got
pitch is
food.
a strike. Are you going to get food this time?
I don't know. Chipotle was $10 yesterday.
I would
so
really appreciate it if you went and got food and I paid you back.
That's a stretch.
I got a lunch here for me.
No.
I haven't eaten anything all day. I didn't eat breakfast. The calf wasn't open during my break. Is that hit to the third baseman?
Yeah, it
and
is.
Chico State is 1 out away from advancing to the semifinals.
Well, they will play Concordia University Irvine. The Eagles.
And Azusa Pacific is 1 out away from just an end to a great season for them. Finished runner-up in Pac West. Did a great job. Was not picked to finish like that, but good season for them. Just ran into some good pitching. Caitlyn Entrup from Concordia in their first game, and then
This could be it right here.
There it
and
is.
So game, set, match. Chico State is advancing to play Concordia University Irvine in 35 minutes. So
With a score of 3-0.
yeah,
Chico State walking away, the winners of this game.
difference was the defense of Azusa Pacific. They had a couple of hiccups there in that 5th inning, which allowed the triples. Crazy. Those triples feel like a long time ago. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys. On behalf of Jeff, Christian, and I, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast and our special guests. Stick around, though, for the award ceremony for Azusa Pacific. But we're going to step off the mic for a second, and we'll see you later.